He lived in a barrel, not because he had no other choice, but because he had made one. Diogenes of Sinope wasn't just a philosopher. He was a walking revolution. While others debated virtue in marble halls, Diogenes lived it out, in dirt, in heat, in hunger, and shameless honesty. He didn't wear clothes, not because he couldn't afford them, but because he believed civilization was a cage, and shame, a man-made illusion. When caught publicly satisfying his needs in the town square, he didn't panic or run. He shrugged and said, if only hunger could be relieved as easily. He was pure freedom wrapped in skin and sarcasm. When asked where he lived, he pointed to his barrel and said, where they don't charge rent. He didn't pay taxes, he didn't own property. Once a wealthy man invited him into his palace. Diogenes entered, wiped his dirty feet on the expensive carpet and said, this is how I avenge your luxury. To him, riches were chains in disguise. Pride was stupidity dressed in silk. Plato once referred to him as a dog. Diogenes took no offense. Instead, he walked up, urinated on Plato's leg, and said, if I am a dog, then stop being upset when I bark. He didn't seek validation. He attacked hypocrisy with jokes sharper than swords. Even Alexander the Great once visited him, the man who ruled most of the known world. He stood before Diogenes and said, ask anything of me. And Diogenes replied without bowing, without fear, yes, move a little to the side. You're blocking my sun. The emperor was speechless. He didn't see a beggar. He saw a man freer than any king. People called him mad, disrespectful, even dangerous. He answered, I respect people, I just haven't met any real ones yet. Once, a young man approached him and asked, Master, how can I become wise? Diogenes looked at him, picked up a fish, and smacked him across the face. First lesson, don't be an idiot. He believed wisdom wasn't in books, but in living with courage, questioning everything and fearing nothing. One day he walked through the marketplace, holding a lit lantern in the middle of the day. People laughed, asked what he was doing. He replied, I'm searching for an honest man. So far I haven't found one. He died as he lived, with no regrets, no possessions, and no apologies. Diogenes didn't want followers, he didn't preach hope. He preached truth, raw, uncomfortable, and real. So if you live like tomorrow doesn't exist, if you speak your truth even to a man wearing a crown, if you laugh at power, challenge hypocrisy, and walk barefoot through the madness of the world with your head held high, then maybe, just maybe, you are a little like Diogenes.